Hey ladies, good morning. Cynthia Ray here. It's Monday morning and it's Monday motivation morning or motivation Monday morning. And just want to say hi and see how your weekend was. Did you have a great Easter? I know it's definitely different this year with having our little quarantine happening and staying at home and stuff, but I'm excited because this is all starting to come to an end and we can finally start living our lives again like we used to. However, at the same time, we're also learning so much about ourselves and expanding ourselves and our character because we're learning so many new skills and things that we haven't had to learn in the past because we've never have had this happen before. So anyway, I wanted to ask you guys this for a while now, but share with us in the group or comment on this live what it is that you've learned about yourself in this whole stay-at-home process. I know for so many, the Zoom program that everyone's using for meetings or for school is really something new for a lot of people. For me, I've been using it for a long time for work, but I know for a lot of people it's new, and that's a whole new skill people are learning. Maybe you're learning how to do something new, like sewing or knitting or painting, or just finding out about yourself, like how do you respond to change? How does it affect you? How does it affect your eating when you're bored? Or maybe things in your character that aren't the best are surfacing because of the limitations we have and things we can do. So I'm just wondering how you are growing in this time. I know for me personally, I'm growing in the area of really committing. Well, we just came out of Lent too. So for Lent, I committed to take Facebook off of my phone unless I have to pop it on real quick for work type things like this live video. And it's really been great. I've really been growing and knowing that I really don't need my phone constantly and that I can set aside time to do work and set aside time to have family time and things like that and not intermix the two. So for me, that's been a big one. So I've been growing in that area, and also how's that been growing? Just learning more about how I can make the most of my time during the day and spend the time with my family and things. So outside of that, what I do want to share with you today is Motivation Monday. And something that's, again, it's been on my heart for a little while, I want to share with you all. And that is the difference between motivation and self-discipline, or what's the other word I have in my notes? Motivation, versus discipline. So for so many years, people always ask me or tell me, wow, Cynthia, you're so motivated. You're so disciplined. How do you stay so disciplined? Or it's so great that you're so disciplined. It's really refreshing to see, and it's really motivating for me that you're disciplined in not just your fitness, but also in your message. So what I wanted to share with you today is the difference between discipline and motivation. So discipline is something that you already set your mind to, something that you're determined to do, and it's basically a lifestyle habit that you do. It's just a way of life for you. It's part of your mindset. It's part of your style that you've developed because you have already determined that in your mind that this is important to you. Your why for it is so strong that it keeps you going forever, right? Because it feels really good. So discipline is something that occurs when it's not based on how you feel in the moment. It's just something that you do, right? Like a lot of times people will we brush our teeth, right, daily because it feels good. It feels better to have a fresh mouth and teeth afterwards than feeling gross and yucky or maybe have offensive breath for other people. So our motivation and our reason why we brush our teeth is really strong. And also we want to prevent cavities and things like that. So also taking a shower daily, that's a discipline, right? So it's something we do on a regular basis because our why is really strong, because the way we feel after we take a shower, after we brush our teeth is our self-discipline because it feels really good. After you've done it, you'll feel better and it changes your day. One other example is putting your seatbelt on whenever you get in the car, right? That's become a discipline that we created for ourselves because somehow putting our seatbelt on feels a little bit more secure than driving around without it. I know for me, if I don't put my seatbelt on, it feels really weird. Like if I'm, maybe if I'm a passenger in a car and my husband's driving and I'm, occupied with organizing my purse or getting my things together while he's driving and I don't put my seatbelt on, well, first of all, the car beeps at me. but it also feels really uncomfortable. So there's some sense of safety when you have it on than when you don't have it on, right? So my why is really strong because I feel safe and secure with having my seatbelt on, so I put it on a regular basis. So as I was telling you all before, having a really strong reason why to do something is what's going to carry you along in that habit for life, right? So self-discipline isn't determined by how you feel in the moment. However, being motivated to do something is. So for example, let's say you have gained a little bit of weight, or you're just not really feeling that great about yourself, and you want to start exercising, and you're like, oh man, I really need to start exercising. I need to find something to do. So you do the workout day one, feels great. It was a little bit hard and a little bit challenging, but you did it, and you're still kind of feeling motivated because you do want to feel better about your body and in your body. You want to have more energy and all that stuff. So day 2 comes along and you do it. You felt a little bit better, and then day 3 comes along. You kind of, thinking, I should get my workout in, but it's not really a priority. In your mind, it's not really a priority that day. And so, maybe you just go for a light walk or something, and just kind of, don't really put a lot into it. You just kind of do it to get it done, to go through the motions. Day 4 comes along and you're like, you know what? I have other things to do today. It's kind of a busy, hectic schedule, and I have other priorities right now. And honestly, I really don't feel like doing it right now. I got a few good workouts in already this week, and I'm not really into it. So it's easy to stop doing and to put off. So the important thing is, or the difference is with motivation, is that the motivation in itself is based on how you feel in the moment, right? Discipline is not based on how you feel in the moment. It's based on a heart issue, a heart fact that you have in your mind or in your heart, that you know that you need to do this for you. So it's not based on emotions. It's not based on how you feel in the moment. It's just you do it because you do it. However, motivation is based on feelings. So know what you're doing, know the difference, and understand the difference to have a long-term result. So sometimes for me, even though I'm disciplined with my workouts and I really enjoy the outcome, I love the way they feel, I look forward to it as my me time, and it's just like a part of my day, like taking a shower or brushing my teeth. Sometimes if I don't get it in, I don't feel as good. But sometimes maybe I just I don't always feel like I want to do my workout every single day. I don't always feel like my best every day, but I do it anyway, because I know it's going to be for my benefit and it's going to feel better. And sometimes, if I don't want to do a hard workout that day, I don't. I just go for a walk or do something that feels good to me in my body. Maybe I'll do yoga, or I'm thankful that yoga is scheduled for that day in my workout because that's all I really want to do. Or sometimes, I don't. I take a day off on purpose because I know my body needs to recover. So it's really important to understand the difference between motivation and discipline. So like I said, not, just because you're disciplined doesn't mean that every single day you're going to feel like doing it, but you do it because it's a thing that you need to do for yourself, for your future. And being motivated is good, but sometimes too much motivation can also lead to burnout. So you have to know ultimately what your why is, why you want to do what you're setting out to do, and not just doing it for a short-term result, but doing it because it really makes a difference in your everyday life. So hope that makes sense to you all, and hope that motivated you today. Check in with yourself and see if you're motivated or disciplined. And if you feel like you want to be or live more of a disciplined lifestyle, really look into your heart and spend some time and think, what is it? Why is it that this particular thing, let's say exercise, is important to me? Why is it that I really want to do this? What is it that keeps me going and motivated? So that can happen, not just exercise, but of course so many other areas of your life. So just check in with yourself and take time, to stop and think, and check in, journal your thoughts, and determine what it is that you want and why it is you want to do it. So I hope that helped, and have a fantastic Monday. Talk to you all soon. Bye.